So today's video has been brought to you by Rec Watches, bit of a channel sponsor now, and I'm wearing the 90103. You can see here that it's actually an absolutely cracker of a watch. It's got some amazing detail. It's made from a recycled parts from a salvaged 911. Has a lot of 911 features, such as the rear of the case has like a Fuchs style wheel design. The counterweight for the automatic movement looks like a cross-drilled rotor, and you might also notice here the font is very 911-esque, etc. So if you're in the market for a new watch and you're a car enthusiast, it's going to be hard to go past that brand. G'day everyone, Mark here from Marc and Cars. Welcome back to the channel. Today you find me with a bit of a childhood hero of mine, the Ferrari 599 Berlinetta. This car here, I had the picture of, I know a lot of you viewers had the picture of. It is the pinnacle of Ferrari's Grand Tours when it came out. 6 litre V12 front mid-engine. Now sure, I appreciate the internet is bombarded with the latest and greatest, but talk about a future classic, this car's it. The car itself had a lot of new technology when it came out for Ferrari. Had over 100 horsepower per litre, which is pretty rare for cars of that era. So it punches out just over 600 horsepower. Has the F1 transmission, so single clutch, and very suitable for this type of car too. Sure, dual clutches are lightning fast, but for this type of car, driving around town or for those long country trips, the single clutch is more than adequate. The styling on the car is absolutely amazing. We've got lots of passive aero, lots of holes, lots of ducts, famous flying buttresses on the side. And this particular example, gloss black, satin black wheels, car looks magnificent. Here we are in another one of Ken's cars. Thanks for helping us out today, Ken, and sharing your car with us. It's an absolute delight. So Ken, tell me, why did you buy a Ferrari 599?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, because I'd like to try Ferrari 12-cylinder V12, F12 and 812
Yes.
is still not affordable yet, right?
Oh look, affordability is quite relative, isn't it? A lot of people think a 599 isn't.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you drive this car very often, Ken?
Actually not. So
Is it because it has 2 seats and you have 3 people in your family?
yeah, that's good. Yeah, and also this car, yeah, it's quite big.
It is a very large car.
Yeah, large car.
It's quite comfortable though, very spacious. Especially if you've got 2 little guys like us in here, you know. Is this like the world's most complex air conditioning system?
Yeah, it's ancient time. Looks like a, right, 30 years old.
What year's this? What year's this 599, Ken?
This car is 2006.
06, yeah. So it's 14 years old.
Yeah, it's one of the first generation. Yeah.
The dash is actually quite an interesting balance of modern and dated technology. I think, you know, you've got the obviously the big yellow Ferrari tacho.
Yeah.
You've got quite a good resolution digital screen on the left there of the dash, in my opinion, but you still have the analog speedo over on the right there. Is this car a UK delivered car?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
The only reason I ask that is because I know it has a miles per hour speedo in the car.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So
but it has kilometres on your digital.
yeah, that's
Got it.
right.
Got it. Okay.
So
you can
sometimes I
obviously
mix
switch.
up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was almost got a speed stick.
Yeah, because 60 miles per hour is not 60 kilometres an hour, Ken.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Back when this car came out in 06, it actually has quite a high performance numbers for the time. Like this is just over 3 seconds, 0 to 100, which is
they say 3.2.
Yep.
Yeah.
and the, you know, about 612, 615 horsepower. I'm
Yes.
going off memory, sorry, I should have done my research before.
Yeah.
But for its age, all the rubber still feels pretty good. A lot of these cars around this age that are Ferrari,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the rubber touch points seem to deteriorate, but this one's still quite good.
Yeah. Some say.
Or have you had any
Right.
replaced?
Some of the button,
okay.
I replaced, and the dealer,
Yes.
actually, they did some like a retreatment.
Sure. Okay, yeah, well, it seems to be working.
Yeah, so some say, right, to identify whether real Ferrari or fake, so they should check out the stickiness. Right? If it's not a sticky,
Yeah.
it's not a
It's not a real Ferrari. Oh, it has some controls up here too, I see. Oh yeah, this is a bit sticky up here, isn't it? Still,
that's
yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
some part.
I've got to say, the interior is stunning. Like, it is
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
There's red leather everywhere and carbon combination.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I selected this car.
Beautiful. Now, look, me personally, I'm not a big fan of carbon on an interior, but I think the contrast here between the carbon and the red leather actually works quite nice. I will link some of Ken's videos throughout this video of these vehicles we've looked at before, such as your 997 Turbo and your Cayman GT4. Tell us, what characteristics does this car bring to you compared to the other two?
In terms of the fun, pure fun to drive,
Yes,
I think Porsche GT4
yes,
is my first choice.
okay,
Yeah, and Porsche Turbo
yes,
is probably I can get the most quickest time in the circuit,
oh yep,
and this car,
yes.
so I'm still scared to push until the limit.
Yeah, okay. Before I take the 599 for a drive, firstly, I am sitting so low in this car right now that my eye line is actually the middle of the tacho, and it's a long way up to the top of the steering wheel of the dash, so I'm going to have to lift it up. So there are some controls here for up and down, I guess, on the side. Oof, the buttons are very sticky too, Ken, down here. Just to drive, to let your viewers know, the car itself is quite a stiff chassis, would be a good way to describe it. You know, if the whole car is very solid, you know, it's almost German in its how solid it feels.
Yeah, this car is the first Ferrari full aluminium monocoque space frame.
Yes. If you can hear that noise, that was only like 5,000 RPM. This thing goes up to like 8,500.
Yeah.
But it scared children.
Yeah, FF and also Russo have a single clutch, right? So double clutch. Yeah.
Steering wheel lights up for when you get towards red line too. I didn't notice that before because I hadn't got that close, but it was pretty interesting to see. The car is quite breathtaking once it gets up in the revs because it accelerates very quickly.
Yeah.
It's definitely an event driving this car.
Yeah, that's right.
This is an interesting intersection.
Yeah. Do you want to do
I actually thought I was going to come out the next street up.
Yeah, do you want to do a drift? Yeah.
No, I don't want to do a drift. Not in your car.
Yeah, you can fall 2 seconds at the end of that
That's the scary button.
Yeah, that's right.
The steering is good feedback.
Yeah. It's not as much as the GT4, but
But it's not built like a GT4 either, is it?
Yeah.
It wasn't designed to do what a GT4 does. Thank you very much for the experience, Ken, and your time on the video today.
Yeah, very good.
I've really enjoyed having a close look at the car.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark.
No worries, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been amazing actually having a look at Ken's 599, realising a bit of car enthusiasm for me because I absolutely love those cars. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please think about subscribing and sharing the video with everyone you know. If you enjoyed it, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching Marc and Cars.